Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
Mount! That's a great save by Ramsdale! And they've caught Reed. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's picked it up out wide, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Mount. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Gabriel to Havertz. Eze gets into a good position. Havertz, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes gets a good foot in there. Yoro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shaw. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal.
And he shoots! Looking to play him in. Diogo Dalot. And it's Mount. Looking for the run. Rice. And he's decided to go for it. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And here's Saka. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Rice. Has a shot!
The attendance for
Referee's
this
had a
match
good
was
look and given a corner.
60,179.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Diallo receives it in a wide position. Picked out brilliantly. Gabriel. Rice charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's tried one! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's looking wide. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Ødegaard. Rice. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
Arsenal choosing to
Number
make the first
29,
change.
Kai Havertz. Number 14, Bucharest.
Out
Coming
to the
on
left
field,
it goes.
Number 11.
Now it's
Gabriel
Mount.
Martinelli. Number 20.
Aimed beyond the
Trossard.
defence.
Number 9. Gabriel
And
Jesus.
he's managed to get free. Crosses in it. He's got two. It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
After 80 minutes is
Satisfyingly
number
simple.
16.
There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rice, Ødegaard, he's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Not too much more here than seeing out time. And that is as far as it goes. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So it's down to business here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveller, especially here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Gusto gets into a good position. And he's there to clear it. Eze picks it up out wide. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to like Fofana, Peter, who's starting to look every bit of the modern defender. I mean, never mind his physical prowess, we all know about that.
Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Saliba. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Fernandes. Calafiori. Havertz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. This looks promising. Well read, nice interception. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Now it's João Pedro. That has been cut short.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pedro Neto. Fernandes has it in a wide position. It's gone out for a throw-in. Timber gets a foot in here. Pedro Neto with a beautifully timed run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great vision. Gusto. Caicedo. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Havertz going about things with real menace. Chalobah. James. Fernandes. For Pedro Neto. He's found a way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Saka! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Sanchez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's João Pedro. 60 minutes played. He's having a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Fernandes has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Havertz. Havertz. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football.
Has a shot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Chelsea
Pedro.
can now introduce
Coming on
the
to
first of their
replace him
substitutes.
is
Well,
number
Peter, I
9.
don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Kukurea. Number 41, Esteval. Coming on the field, number 6, Colwell. Number 10, Palmer. Substitutions taking place.
James. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Colwell has it out wide and in space. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. Chance, surely! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out of play for a throw. Tries to get it clear. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Ødegaard into the last 5 minutes. Picked out, he's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ødegaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Fofana tries to clear. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Ødegaard. That is ended up in no man's land.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Caicedo. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Referee's given a throw. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Palmer. Liam to Lat. He's got away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.